Hello, welcome to the channel. Hope you're keeping well and all that jazz. I've just come home from visiting the Ink Gallery in Colwyn Bay, where I had a lovely coffee and a chocolate brownie, which was nice. So check out the link in the description, it's well worth a visit. Anyway, earlier on I painted this, which turned out okay. So watch me paint it here and talk some random nonsense as well. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you if you already have. So without further ado, let's do some painting. Hello, welcome to my latest video. Hope you're keeping well and all that jazz. On Saturday 4th of. Now what I will say is I'm on call with work, so if my wife shouts through the door then I'll have to disappear off. Also, because I'm on call, I haven't got my palette cam today, so I apologise for that. My mobile phone is my palette cam and it doesn't receive calls when it's videoing, at least I don't think. So that's that. So apologise that there's no palette cam. Now, as you can see, I've got a painting in front of me already. This is one I did last week, just a quick sketch that last week I wasn't particularly happy with it, but it's kind of warming on me now. So I thought I'd get back to it and go over it and see what happens. So I'm not going to do much to it because I'm quite happy with it. I'll just do a bit of sorting out. So hopefully it'll be a nice and quick video. So I'll just get my palette sorted out and I will be back with you any second now. Right then, back in the room. Let's get this party started. So I can't remember if I said the size. It's 16 by 12 inches stretch canvas. On my palette I've got Payne's Grey, I've got Earth Green, Red Ochre, I've got Primary Red, and I've got Cadmium Yellow. I've got some Primary Blue mixed into Titanium White, and Titanium White on its own, of course. So in the middle I've got a bit of linseed oil and all. So I'll just give my brush a quick wipe. I've had it soaking overnight, but I forgot to wipe it, so I'm sure it makes riveting viewing, listening to me cleaning a brush. But there we go. Right then, let's have a think. I'm going to get some of this cadmium yellow first. Just whack a bit of that on. See what happens. Quite interesting thing there. Building, could be a barn or something, or a group of trees. Quite like that hill in the distance. Not sure where it is. It's somewhere in the Peak District, I imagine. Right. Just grab a kitchen towel again. Give me brush another wipe. Bit of linseed oil. Bit of Payne's Grey. Perhaps a bit of that Earth Green as well. Just put some stuff down here. Darken it off a little. Quite nice. I'll put a little bit of yellow up there. There's a little space for it. Goody gumdrops. I'm not going to do too much on it, as I say. I'll definitely leave that thing, that barn, quite nice. Right, the sky. Just grab some of this sky colour with my fingers, just plonk it up there. That's quite nice, that. Yeah, you're keeping well. I was thinking the other day about something bloody funny that happened. It's when I was growing up, my parents had Austin Allegro. You know, back in the days when you had cigarette lighters in your car. You know, in the early 80s. And I was perhaps about 5 years old. My brother hadn't really that long, but I was perhaps 6 maybe. My brother would have been about 1, I imagine. And we used to go to my Auntie Shirley's in Hanforth, you know, in Cheshire, in the heart of England. And I remember this petrol station where, you know, you park up, you go and see the man who come out and fill your car up for you, which, you know, doesn't bloody happen nowadays. But yeah, my mum went into the petrol station. I'll say a petrol station, it was more of a shed with a couple of pumps outside. And the bloke had come out and, you know, even be in the shed smoking, you know, in a petrol station. Which again doesn't happen to health and safety. But yeah, he'd come out and there'd be a bit of a conversation between the petrol station bloke and my mum. And me and my brother were sat in the car. My brother, yeah, I think we were both in the back. We wouldn't have been in the front at age. And we're both in the back of the car, and the bloke filled up the car with petrol. Probably only cost a £5 to fill up a bloody car back then. It's extortionate nowadays. And Mum would follow the man into the shed and go and pay. And on this one occasion, my mum did that. She was in talking with this petrol station bloke. Now, I can't remember if the petrol station was at Braylow Bar, just outside Buxton, or one that's just outside Hanforth. There was 2. One used to be there at Hanforth, and one used to be at Buxton. But anyway, that's by the by. While she was in there, paying the money, I leant forward and reached onto the, I don't know, the front console thing of the car, if you like, and pressed the cigarette lighter button. Now, I'd had an inkling of how they worked, so I knew what was going to happen, and the little light lit up around this cigarette lighter as it was cooking, and then a minute later it'd click, and that'll mean it's done. So, you know, I leant forward and pulled out the cigarette lighter with the red rings on, red hot, brought it into the back of the car and presented it in front of my brother and said something along the lines of, "Hey, if you touch that, it makes a funny noise." Now, my mum was oblivious to all this. She were, you know, talking to the bloke. And so, you know, I had this lighter with red rings on in front of my brother, and he pressed his finger on it. And the noise, the screaming and the smoke and the smell It was something to behold. He screamed the place down, and within seconds my mum had shot into the car with my brother screaming and me probably with a terrified look on my face because I was going to get an almighty bollocking. But he really, I think it was either his thumb or his finger, he really pressed it in, and God, smoke everywhere, the smell of burnt flesh. But my mum, excuse me, she had absolute kittens. She went nuts. So did my dad. So yeah, I got almighty bollocking. And my brother's still got, like 40 odd years later, he's still got the rings on his finger, his thumb or whatever, from the cigarette lighter. God. It's a good job they don't have them in cars anymore. You're funny. Yeah, I told that story in one of my very first videos I did. I was right pissant when I was growing up. Still a bit of a pissant now, if I'm completely honest, but there we go. Yeah, but always at each other's throats, me and my brother growing up. But over time, we did our own things, He went off to uni and I were doing whatever I were doing. But now, we're really close now, We're completely different, like bloody chalk and cheese, but yeah, we're very close compared to what we used to be. So I think, time helps, and we've gone through some stuff as a family, which has made us stronger and closer. This has turned out alright. This isn't bad. I quite like that sky. Quite pleased with it. Not bad at all. Using my fingers a lot for the sky, which works. Yeah, we're very nearly there. Short and sweet. And it's done very much the job. Just put some last bits on. I did quite like that barn thing. Excuse me. Put some red ochre and earth green just on there, just to finish off that bit. And I think we're just about there. It's reasonably nice. It's not amazing, but it'll do. A bit of Payne's grey just there. I wonder if I just have a bit of a wall like that. Yeah, I quite like that, quite pleased. It ain't bad. It'll do. I wonder if just get my palette knife, just put a bit of this, bit of titanium white with a bit of this orange yellow mixed into it, just put it on the distance there. just churn it up with my finger as well. Not looking too bad. Lots of clouds and stuff. It's quite nice using your fingers for clouds, because you get a lot more random movements with your fingers as opposed to using a brush, because there's nothing remotely uniform about clouds. You don't get the same shape repeating over and over again like you do with a brush. Right, finishing touches, and we'll call it a day. Just sort that bit out. You know, I'm not 100% now. What I might do is just churn that up just there. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. It's interesting notch just there. Could be distant something going on, which is quite nice. Might just get some red oak, a bit of Payne's grey maybe. Just delicately put something on there like that. Just gives it something in the distance. That's not bad. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that hill. It was alright to begin with. You know, before I started. That Payne's grey over there in the distance. Might just go like that with that bit. That's alright. Excuse the horrible scraping noise. Yeah, that isn't too bad. Now I'll grab my little palette knife. I wonder if I just put something there like that. Distant trees maybe. Something there as well perhaps. Yeah, I think we're done. I might come back to it one day, but other than that, it's not too bad. I'm just going to grab a bit of yellow, just put that up there like that. Another suggestion of clouds. Goody gumdrops, not bad, not bad. Right, that done, I'll get my little thin liner brush, just add a little bit of definition to the edge of the cloud just there. Just fools the eyes into thinking there's cloud there when there isn't. Smooth it over with my fingers. Oops a daisy. Something's happened there. There's an accident. Not bad, not bad. It'll do. So I hope you like. Let me know in the comments. I'm going to go and have a coffee at the Inn Gallery in Colwyn Bay. I think we're done. So it'll do for now. As I say, might come back to it one day, but anyway, it is a painting. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, I am on other stuff: Facebook, Instagram, and jonkid.co.uk. Might do a couple of bits off camera. I haven't decided yet. I'll have a think. So anyway, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you if you already have. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.